Yeah, hello. I finished Duelist Cup in 2 sitting at 75% win rate.
Wow, this is pretty impressive, since it is only day 2, which means you managed high win rate playing against speedrun high rank players.
The deck I used is Pendulum Magician, and since lot of request, I am going over my build as well as guide for going second.
If you're interested in FTK combo, please check out previous video. A link is provided in the description.
Here is the latest deck list. The only difference since last build is one more Valence Field spell. This has 2 purposes. 1. You actually cannot place the spell if you happen to hard draw both, since the activation require placing second field to opponent field from deck only, while brick is not completely avoidable, but this lower the chance a lot. And second, just generally a very good go first and second card, so we want higher probability at open hand. On an ideal scenario, placing Shinra Bansho and Koenig Wissen lets you special summon a pen zone monster. This then connects to Electromite and Beyond Penned combo without using up Pendulum Summon. The ability to get rid of opponent monster plus possible their spell or trap. Lastly, force break opponent field spell. This specially hurt runic deck, since they rely on the field spell a lot, and there are a lot of them going around now. Most FTK gameplays are cut, since this video will focus on go second. Again, this deck is very difficult to play, so focus on learning all the basic combos. Duel start. Eudemon. First, let's take a look at a runic invoked deck. This is interesting to showcase since most runic I played against are pure build. Invoked Ogoids, which will destroy any monster opponent control when a monster is special summoned. We want to pop this effect before they target our big monsters. Invoked Caliga. Each player can only activate 1 monster effect per turn, and 1 monster can attack during battle phase. So we want to decide which monster effect is most crucial since we can only trigger 1. Start with Star Pendulum Graph. Use Joker to grab Wisdom. We are going to use this destroy effect to trigger Star Pend. Then set Purple Poison for increase attack and pop 1 card. This dodges Caliga effect since Pen Zone monsters are considered as spell. Lastly, we send a Pend card in extra deck, which can be summoned to extra zone, netting us 1 more card. One thing to keep in mind against runic is to check your banished cards, since it might exhaust the card you need. Use Alliance to grab a Magician. This is required for Wisdom to trigger effect. Here is OK to pop the effect, because if we pen summon they are all considered as special summon, although we should not link summon now due to Caliga effect. Pop Purple Poison when a dark spell caster attack. Increase attack by 1200. Then use Purple's destruction effect target field. Here is better to kill Munin if possible since it protects runic card, but Nightingale was not able to attack due to instant fusion lock. Now that Caliga is gone, we are free to use monster effects again. I heard lot of my followers are having issues with runic. Penned Magician is a very good deck against runic. I have not lost once against them except one time I misplayed. Note that I did not toggle on to trigger time Pendulum Graph effect right away, because field spell require to be on field to resolve. It is not too late to trigger when they chain on runic quick spell. Secondly, we are popping Purple Poison, which has destruction effect to destroy opponent face-up card, so baiting extra card out for 1 stone 2 birds. Kill it now before invocation. Return a monster to opponent hand, which is a bullet for invoked Macabre Negate and Banish. Might seem like a waste at first glance, linking away Link 4 as material for a Link 2. But we cannot set Time Gazer in pen zone, because his restriction on control no monster. Either way, both cards in hand right now has pen scale of 8, so we can't pen summon anyway. So use Beyond Pen to grab a low scale to continue Pendulum summon. We would then be able to OTK this turn. Next, let's take a look at going second against all too familiar branded deck. Since Penned Magician is big combo deck, 2 Masquerade can actually kill us if we just do normal combo, which deals 1200 damage for almost anything we do. So the goal here is out those 2 in least amount of plays possible. Luckily we have Harmonizing and Oak Dragon in hand, which is a level 4 tuner and level 6. We can also special summon Oak Dragon from deck using Harmonizing's pen summoned effect. Here you can see Valence World Field's spell advantage. Note that Koenig Wissen require you have main zone monster on the same column as opponent main zone monster. The key word here is main. All extra deck monster don't count. So where you place your monster for summon is important. In order to move opponent monster to spell trap zone, we can then use Shinra Bansho to bring forward a pen zone monster to continue the combo. Use Electromite to place and summon Astrograph. Use Astrograph to add destroyed card. Go into Celine and special the destroyed card. Then into Access Code for lethal. This game was actually my first time ever played against runic deck. Looks like this one is Synchro variant. This might surprise you. I have never played Yu-Gi-Oh since before Master Duel. Dunno if that matter, but I used to play competitive Hearthstone, so I have fair share of experience in card games. All decks I introduced, I learn them in and out first, then start modifying them according to meta. So far, Penned Magician took me the most time to learn. I was able to win by overwhelming number of plays Penned Magician can do. Use Joker to grab Wisdom, then destroy Wisdom to net gain 1 more card in extra deck, in preparation for Penned Summon. The amount of card draw a runic deck can do is truly crazy. Use Performapal Pendulum Sorcerer destroy up to 2 cards to pop purple poison effect. Then we can add 2 Odd Eyes to Fusion Vortex Dragon for Omni Negate. Since that plan failed, use Electromite to special Astrograph and pop purple. Since that plan also failed, Fusion Supreme King Dragon Starving Venom by using 2 dark pendulum monsters. Then use it to copy Electromite effect in Graveyard, connecting back to previous plan. It has become clear that we cannot OTK this turn, so let's set up for most amount of damage we can do to opponent's turn. Use Double Iris to pop himself and increase one dark spell caster battle damage to double. And that just added benefit. The effect we looking for is his destruction add time Pendulum Graph. Since runic spell protection, we will need to attack twice to kill TG Hyper Librarian. Still worth because he can draw one card whenever synchro summoned. Because runic quick spell will skip their battle phase. Therefore opponent cannot attack, which means it goes straight to end phase, which prevented opponent from using PSY Framelord Omega effect. That needs to be triggered on main phase, which will banish one card from our hand until their next turn. But we can chain time pen trap onto that, even if worst case they chain onto us. Time Pendulum Graph has effect of target one magician and one card opponent control. Destroy both. But if this did not destroy both assuming opponent banish the target, we can then send one card from field to graveyard. Alright, this video is getting little long. Remainder are footage I recorded while playing in this event. If people are interested, part 3 of the Penned Magician deck guide will go over non-FTK normal full end board. Thank you for watching.